All right, let's turn that down so I don't get no copyright strikes. I had to do this video. It was due. You haters, you were correct. You know, TRYP rides, TRYP technologies, it's a wash as far as, in my opinion. You will not see any more videos promoting TRYP on either one of my channels, Chania Business or Nice Guy Driver. So any videos you see on TRYP that come from my channel, they're older videos. I'm not going to take them down because I feel that they teach a lesson, that I always go in thinking I'm going to do multiple streams of income because I kept saying one could fail, At this point, I don't necessarily have any evidence that they're scamming anybody necessarily. But what made me come to this decision was Taha Abbasi. For those of you who don't know, he was the CTO, Chief Technology Officer of TRYP Rides. And he recently left some time ago. I would say a few months ago. And he has now a YouTube channel and a website pushing a lawsuit against TRYP Rides. And all you got to do is probably type in TRYP Rides lawsuit. You'll see tons of Uber tubers and other people talking about it. But I want this video to get out to the few viewers that I have on the channel. So effectively today, I'm going to take down my flyers promoting them. I did have flyers for them. I'm taking those down. The good thing I did do is I had my YouTube channel on the flyers. So some people, they weren't interested in TRYP, but they still, went to my YouTube channel, went to my Facebook, and supported me anyway. So don't blame me because I made a investment to see if a company worked. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, companies go down all the time. Thankfully, I was already involved in other things. Z-Tegrity, Z Black Card's been around for a while now. And I'm sure some people might not necessarily like them, but they've already been around. They've put in their dues. They've been around for years. They've expanded their business. They have more things going. So that's a concrete business going right now. If you haven't heard about it already, it's called Z-Tegrity, Z Black Card. Links below. One of the first metal debit cards. You get a lot of perks that aren't going to really help us in this pandemic. Discount shopping, travel, vacations. A lot of stuff that you're going to use more often once this is all over. But that's happens to be one of my successful opportunities. I just made a $50 sale literally last night with that. And I went in my back office and saw that money. So that one works. I'm making money from it. I'm having second thoughts about this part-time job I applied for. I'm not going to lie, because it's in a group home. And keep in mind, we're in a pandemic. Group homes and these elderly homes, they're more likely to spread the coronavirus. And it's making me feel a little bit uneasy about, do I really want to risk this for a part-time job? I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I was excited about it, but that's before, this quarantine stuff started happening. I'm still due probably to get unemployment, I believe. I put in for it anyway from the old place, my old job shutting down. I'm still doing Uber and Lyft. I got to give Uber and Lyft credit. as much junk as I talk about Uber and Lyft, it has kept me afloat. Even on a day like today, I didn't even leave the house till 2 in the afternoon yesterday, and I still managed to make like $80 in like 4 hours. So because less drivers are out, there's less competition. I'm not going to say because I'm an amazing driver. I think it's because there's less competition out here. So I'm still able to make a decent amount of money, and that's close to what I was making before all this pandemic stuff happened. So I got to keep driving, unfortunately. And I know last year I said I'll be done with Uber and Lyft, but they're keeping me afloat during the pandemic. So props up to Uber and Lyft for keeping me afloat during a pandemic. So far I haven't been deactivated from Uber or Lyft. So that's a plus, because those are 2 of my revenue streams. And if I lose, those are my 2 major ones. So you will start seeing me doing more stuff in the future. If you're seeing this on Nice Guy Driver channel, go to my other channel, Shania Business. I'm talking about holding companies. I'm talking about partnering with the right people during this pandemic. How we could take some of the stimulus money and start a real business that's going to generate money over and over again. So you definitely want to check that channel out if you're on the other channel. I'm going to put this video on both channels. But this will be my last video, probably talking about TRYP. You know, I may do other videos if something negative comes up about TRYP, but I will no longer promote TRYP rides or TRYP technologies. I'm starting to see a lot of people that were involved with TRYP, like really like so disappointed. And my investment was small. I only invested $150 back when you were it was $150 to be just a marketer for TRYP. So I never even paid the money to be a driver. So I actually didn't lose as much money as some of these other people. Some of these other people spent like, I believe like $400. At some point they spent like $250 and then another $150. So they invested a lot of money, and I don't know that everybody got their money back. I'm gonna say they didn't. And I was loyal only because I'm loyal to any opportunity I do. It wasn't like, oh, TRYP is this amazing company that, you know, is going to be the only thing I do or stick by. So I really don't feel bad. And the $150 is a tax write-off. If you're in business, you're going to take some risks and you're going to put money in, but look at it as a business tax write-off, because that's what it is. I mean, I can write that off on my taxes. It's not the end of the world compared to other money I'm losing by this pandemic. The $150 is nothing. So I'm not even going to try to sue them to get that money back or anything. So it is what it is. Now, whether or not I've become part of this lawsuit is still up in the air for me. If I remember, I will put Taha Abbasi's link to his channel, if I can find it, and his website. I will put below this video, because I want you guys to check that out and form your own opinions about it. But officially, this will be my last TRYP rides video on either channel. I'm going to start focusing on more positive stuff during this pandemic, like getting my holding company off the ground and ways we can start making some real money. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you for your support, your time. I appreciate it. I hope this video gets out to as many people as possible that do watch my channel. Subscribe, like, and comment, and click that bell icon, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video.